GTA Online has been around for over a decade, and somehow, after all this time, millions of people have still found a way to keep playing GTA 5 online. And for some, that is new cars, new businesses, new properties, new heists. Rockstar just keeps adding new things to GTA Online. Thus, more money to make and more things to buy. It's a great driver for people to keep playing GTA Online. And actually, it's probably one of the biggest drivers for why people keep playing GTA Online. But with GTA 6, I think they can completely change the game with this one. Now, you may be asking, what could Rockstar do differently besides just a bigger map and better graphics and perhaps better mechanics? That's a great question, and we're going to answer that. But to introduce this to you, I think they have the opportunity to take everything they learned from GTA Online, Red Dead Online. They was going somewhere, but then they stopped with Red Dead Online. They was going in a direction, and 5M, aka GTA RP, which they're still improving on. No Pixel 5 is releasing on the GTA launcher, but they can combine everything they've learned with these things with the compelling Rockstar game storytelling that they are known for, with games such as Red Dead 2 and Red Dead 1 and GTA 5 and GTA 4, the single player experiences, and potentially create the biggest gaming platform of all time. I know, sounds crazy, but I think this is what Rockstar is trying to do. Because imagine GTA Online as we know it now, except your character has an actual real Rockstar story, and we know those are tough. And then imagine Rockstar giving the community the tools to create entire experiences inside of the same game. GTA Online already got one thing right. It's giving you something to work towards. Perhaps to the point where it pushes you to purchase microtransactions, yes. I definitely have got me a shark card or two. Nowadays, I don't really do that, especially as you understand you can't make the money just by grinding. They just want you to grind. And for me, that was one of the biggest reasons why I kept coming back to GTA Online. Progression, always working towards something. And the heists were actually hard to do, so it made the progression harder anyway. You see a car you want, you need money, so you do a heist. That was the beginning of GTA Online, or you do the missions like the Titan of a job. And now, if you want money, you run your business, you grind, and eventually you get the car or the weapon or the property. Like for that mansion that we got, that was $9 million or $14 million. That's a lot of grinding, but they gave us ways to make the money. It's a really simple loop, but it obviously works. The problem is that most of your long-term motivation comes from one question: what can I get next? And that's why I think GTA 6 Online has an opportunity to add something GTA Online never fully committed to, or Red Dead Online. Another question that we can add to this loop is what happens next. Imagine if our GTA 6 Online character wasn't just somebody we created to run around the world and make money with. What if Rockstar actually gave that character a fully fledged story? I'm talking about something with actual characters that we actually grow attached to. Enemies, friends, betrayals, plot twists, different chapters in our criminal career. Maybe we start off as a nobody, which we probably will, and slowly build to the top. And instead of every major DLC feeling like completely separate from everything before it, the story continues. Kind of like Destiny 2. When Destiny releases a DLC, it's a new story expansion building upon the story. So not only will you get new businesses or whatever they have in GTA 6, new weapons, new cars, new stuff, you also get a new story chapter, like what they do with Star Wars The Republic, that keeps evolving. A new expansion doesn't only add new things to buy, but the next chapter in your character's life. That gives you another reason to come back, and I think a very strong reason. You're not only thinking, I need enough money to buy that new thing, now you're also thinking, I need to know what happens next. And Rockstar can definitely deliver that. One of the best examples I can give is Star Wars The Republic. I have over 500 hours in that game. I've been playing it for years, and the thing that keeps making me come back is the story, the different paths that you can choose. Now, I don't think Rockstar will implement a decision-based game, but the fact that there's different stories in Star Wars The Republic. You got the bounty hunter, you got the Sith, you got the Jedi Council, you got the Jedi Knight. I didn't return to Star Wars The Republic because of the gameplay. The gameplay is actually kind of boring. Hopefully they fix it. It's the story that brought me back. So imagine if you have an amazing story with amazing gameplay in an amazing world, and it's a co-op. You can play this with your friends. You can follow this story along with your friends. That's a game on a whole different level, and Rockstar can do that, and they might be doing that. And if Rockstar give us a reason to care about our character, I think that's powerful. That'll give us progression and an emotional purpose with a Rockstar story. This is the same studio capable of giving us characters like Franklin, Michael, Arthur, Dutch, Micah, Red Dead Redemption 2, and GTA stories. So imagine bringing that level of storytelling into an online world where you can play cooperatively, that we could potentially be playing for the next 10 to 15 years. That alone could completely change GTA Online, the gaming industry. But there's another Rockstar game that makes this idea even more interesting. Red Dead Online showed the possibility and a limitation. Red Dead Online felt like Rockstar was beginning to experiment with some of this. Like when the game first released, I'm like, yo, basically a new GTA Online, but Red Dead, like a Western version. I'm thinking they might expand to adding cars in there. I'm like, well, I thought it was cool that they introduced stories. Like you actually found a story with your character. They didn't finish it, but they introduced it. And I was like, in my head, well, what could they add besides a new horse? A horse looked about the same, it's just a different color. They can add houses, which they didn't. And I guess they can expand on it, like adding cars, maybe, like cars from the 1800s. I mean, cars from Mafia time, alien vehicles in GTA Online. Maybe they can do that with Red Dead, but they're not, because Red Dead is grounded. So that capped what they can do. You had your character, you had the story missions, you had roles. Now all these roles wasn't the best, but you had them. You had this incredible open world. It was too big, actually, too big to be going on a horse. And there was so much potential for Rockstar to keep expanding on it. But eventually that major support slowed down, and Rockstar shifted more of its development resources towards the next GTA and eventually stopped supporting Red Dead at all. And I think Red Dead Online also had another problem that GTA didn't. Its time period. Now, I'm not saying Red Dead Online was bad because it took place in the Wild Wild West. The time period is one of the things that make Red Dead special. But the same thing also limits how much you can continuously add while keeping the game believable. As you know, Rockstar went in the direction of being more grounded, more realistic. So that will break their game philosophy to start introducing futuristic things like they did with GTA. You can add more horses. There's only so much you can add until eventually there's nothing else to add. It's meaningful because you're still working inside the late 1800s. And we've seen a version of this problem happen across multiple games like Battlefield 1, controversial take, Battlefield 5, Call of Duty Vanguard, Call of Duty World War II. When these games go back in time, yes, it's cool to capture that time period. But with that, you can't keep expanding on what's possible because they didn't have that much back in the day. They had what was access to them, but it's not on the scale of what we have now. I'm saying when your game is locked to a specific period of history, like back in the day, there are only so many weapons, so many vehicles, technologies, and ideas you can introduce before you start stretching what belongs in that world. Now, Rockstar did stretch this a little bit with Red Dead and the zombie update. What was it called? Undead Nightmare? GTA doesn't have that problem though. GTA takes place in the modern world, 2026. There's a lot of stuff to do in 2026. We have a lot of stuff going on that we haven't even, us civilians haven't even seen. Cars change, technology changes, music changes, fashion changes, culture changes, new businesses appear, and new trends happen. And Rockstar can keep adapting GTA alongside the real world. This gives Rockstar an impeccable advantage. The world basically keeps evolving, creating new material for them. That gives GTA 6 Online an almost ridiculous amount of potential and room to grow. And unlike Red Dead Online, we already know Rockstar has been putting massive focus towards this next GTA, and to be frank, GTA is Rockstar's favorite. They showed that with Red Dead Online. They've always prioritized GTA over Red Dead Online. But it's not their fault, because while Red Dead was amazing, GTA is more accessible to more people. People see the Wild West and the time period and the weapons and the car and the ways of transportation, and they don't like that. I was one of them. I particularly don't like the Wild West, but it was a cool experience. So I enjoyed it years later now, which I will be revisiting. So this time they're building around the franchise that gives them the freedom to keep expanding almost indefinitely with the technology. And then we get to another big piece of all this, what FiveM can become inside of GTA 6. Rockstar brought the team behind FiveM into the company. Rockstar is always 2 steps ahead. They always ahead. It may seem like, man, what Rockstar doing? But Rockstar got a plan. And typically they plan, even though it may be controversial, because it's always been controversial, it ends up paying off in the end. Think about Roblox, think about Fortnite. Now, Fortnite tried this and it didn't go too hot. You open the game and there are experiences created by players that you can access within the game without leaving the game. It's a whole ecosystem. Now imagine that inside of GTA 6 Online, and Rockstar's actually been working on a platform like this. You can see they're working towards this with the mission creator in GTA Online. But that's just the beginning. You launch the game, you go to some kind of server browser or however they're going to organize it, and you can select, okay, you want a RP style, or I don't know, a mission that they create, a game that they create within GTA 6, maybe a zombie survival game. Entire communities or worlds with their own rules. And if you heard people say GTA 6 will make millionaires, they're not just talking about content creators, they're talking about the platform they're going to give to people to create their own thing within GTA 6. And all you gotta do is click and join. It's not complicated. It's not all this you gotta do, downloading this and all that. It's all built directly into GTA 6 Online. And to be clear, Rockstar hasn't announced anything about GTA Online, but this is all speculation. But I believe this is where they're going. And this is why I think they have an amazing opportunity beyond just GTA 6, what we've seen and what we can comprehend right now. because 5M has already proved that players don't only want to exist inside of Rockstar's world, they want to create worlds within it. And Rockstar knows this, they smart. So what if Rockstar gives us the tools to do that officially, eliminating the middle person? At that point, Rockstar doesn't have to create every single reason for somebody to keep playing GTA 6. It's not gonna allow them to get lazy. But imagine you have the community creating content and Rockstar creating content on one platform. That's a crazy mashup. Nobody can compete against that. I mean, they can't compete against GTA 6 now, but they definitely not. It's like a complete obliteration of every other game, which may sound bad because you could be ruining other multiplayer games, but hey, it's GTA 6. It adds competition. People won't have to really step up their game. They want to compete with GTA 6. They might make Call of Duty start acting right. They might make 2K start acting right. EA might start acting right because of GTA 6. They might, hold on, GTA dominating the whole industry. We gotta get better if we want to compete. I think this is a good thing because competition creates growth. And that's where everything starts coming together. GTA Online already gives us what can I get next? Money, cars, businesses, weapons, properties, heists, missions. I'm not saying the heists are actually fun. It's good content. But the reason why you do the heist besides the first time playing it is for money. A fully fledged Rockstar story could add what happens next. What's going to happen to my character? Might even get some romance. If you get romance, it's over with, chat. I've been there. I had 3 girlfriends on Star Wars: Old Republic. I was going crazy. They didn't even know. I eventually had to pick, and I lost all 2 of them. But hey, it was fun while I lasted. You know, where is this story going? What's coming in the next chapter? Built anticipation, which they've been great at doing right now. And a built-in creator and server ecosystem could add what can we create next? What world can somebody build or server? Now you've got 3 completely different reasons to keep playing GTA 6. And I might have just exposed their whole plan. Progression, story, and creation. Now, progression is very important. I'm gonna tell you why. You have games like CSGO. You can gamble for skins, but you're not unlocking no new weapons. The only thing that really inspires you to keep playing is the idea of getting better at the game. Competition, which is great for a lot of people. Marvel Rivals, you know, competition. It's a great fuel. And with the mechanics that GTA 6 probably could be implementing, they're gonna add competition to where it's like, okay, GTA 6 can be competitive. But I think what's even more important is progression. Think of Call of Duty. Call of Duty releases the first 2 weeks. Everybody on Call of Duty. Why? They grinding for the camos, they grinding to unlock the weapons, they grinding to unlock attachments. This progression gives you a reason to keep playing. If there's no progression in the game, it's like, well, what am I doing? You can play the content, okay, but eventually you're gonna get bored. If they keep giving you reasons to come back, progression, that's what games need. The reason why I think multiplayer games fail, they don't give you enough progression. If a game has a lot of progression, a lot to unlock, a lot to do, you got more reasons to play. Think of Elden Ring. Elden Ring is crazy for progression. You gotta level up your character. You gotta find these weapons. You gotta level up your spells. You gotta level up all these things, giving you a reason to keep playing. You know, and all this will exist inside in a modern open world that Rockstar can continue updating and expanding on for years. That's why I think GTA 6 Online has the opportunity of a decade. I don't mind GTA Online, but this GTA 6, I would love an actual story. I think Rockstar has the opportunity to take everything that worked with GTA Online, Red Dead 2, GTA 5, all the past games they've done with great stories, and what they started to introduce with Red Dead Online, but didn't finish, and everything they learned from Red Dead Online, and everything the community has proved with GTA RP, and combine it with the thing Rockstar has always been one of the best in the industries at telling stories inside of incredible worlds, detailed worlds, always pushing the envelope. Now, they're gonna have to regulate the economy because the economy in Red Dead 2 was insane. And it definitely deterred people from playing. And then they tried to do too much with the grind. They probably will do the same thing with GTA 6, but hopefully you don't. Imagine a GTA where Rockstar tells your character's story. You and your friends create your own stories, and the community can literally build new places for those stories to happen. If Rockstar can put all that together, I don't think we're just looking at another successful GTA. We could be looking at a game people don't just play for the next decade. We could be looking at a world that they actually live in. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments section below. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. I got some new stuff coming on the way. LA Noir. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Gangsta shit. LD up in this motherfucker.
Ride around with Chop, and you know what's up, finna get the drop. Don't play with me, I'm having my way. Pulling up, and I'm finna gun it down today. It's Christmas Day, and you know I got the new AK. Merry Christmas to all the streets. Talking crazy, don't run from me. Hey, matter of fact, get the gun from me. Talking crazy, you gon' be 6 feet deep. Let us know, let us know. Got the new AK, I'm finna let it blow. And you know I'm with the snow bunny hoes, and you know it's snowing down in the freaking grove.
That's the snow coming down, breaking down the doors. Let me know. Talking shit, I'ma take your hoe, that's for sure. Running around playing with the snow.
Yeah, we in the snow, and you know we down in the grove.